So here's the belly padding all stitched, but not joined to the base. Now I'm going to start working on the legs and butt. I'm going to do both sides simultaneously to make sure everything is symmetrical. So the body padding is made, and I've altered the base layer, put the elastic to the inside, shortened the straps, and trimmed all the seam allowance away. I've also marked the location of the padding, that's what these safety pins are, so that I can put it back in the same place. So here's the belly, all pinned in place. Here it is stitched. Usually I would put the next layer over it, either batting or another layer of foam, and then cover it before I move on to the rest of the body. But because the belly and the thighs are going to come so close to each other, I want the overlap to happen very smoothly, so I'm going to do the legs and thighs next. So here it is with the belly and the legs stitched. Notice that on the side here, there's a pretty big divot, and in the fitting, we filled that in. I had thought that I would be able to get these close enough to each other that that divot wouldn't exist, but I didn't, so I'm going to fill it in. So here it is pad stitched in place. So here's the start of the skim coat on the thigh and butt. There'll be an area just at the waist that is double layer, and I have started by just pad stitching the top of this down. I started the thread here, left a tail, whip stitched, and then whip stitched back, or pad stitched, and then triple tied the knot here. In the chest, I'm going to pad stitch the area that I've pinned all the way through to the base to give the whole thing a little bit more definition. Now I've pad stitched the cover in place. In the areas that it needs to sit close to the body, I went through all the way to the base. But in the areas where I want softness, I have just pad stitched through the layer of foam. And the stitches are pretty big, about 2 inches long here. I stitched around it by machine with a zigzag and then trimmed the padding away.